Did you know that in the United States alone, nearly 1 in 6 children aged 2 to 8 years are diagnosed with a developmental disability? And yet, amidst our best efforts, certain missteps, often overlooked, can steer development off its course. Here's something that might startle you. The seemingly harmless choices, from the amount of screen time to the missed bedtime stories, hold the power to influence your child's developmental trajectory more than you might think. It's a world where playing it by ear could mean missing out on crucial milestones. But fear not, for understanding these pitfalls is the first step toward nurturing a thriving, resilient child. In this series, we embark on a mission to uncover the common mistakes new parents unwittingly make, mistakes that could lead to developmental delays. From the underestimated importance of play to the essential, yet often neglected, routine health checkups. We dive deep, backed by science, spiced with stories, and sprinkled with tips to guide you through the maze of developmental milestones. Join us on this enlightening journey, where we unravel the mysteries of development, debunk the myths of parenting, and empower you with the knowledge to avoid the pitfalls that can lead to developmental delays. Because in the world of parenting, love isn't just about feeling, it's about doing what's best, even when it's not always clear what that is. Chapter 1. Introduction to Developmental Delays. Have you ever found yourself wondering if your child is hitting their milestones just right? You're not alone. Developmental delays can be a big worry for any new parent. But first, what exactly are developmental delays? Simply put, they happen when kids don't reach developmental milestones at the expected times. This could be in areas like speaking, moving, thinking, or playing. Now, every child grows at their own pace, so a delay in one area might not be a big deal. But consistent delays could signal something that needs attention. It's all about spotting the signs early. For instance, if your toddler isn't using simple words by 18 months or finds it hard to walk by age 2, it might be time to chat with a doctor. But here's something fascinating. Did you know that boys are more likely to experience developmental delays than girls? Yep, research shows that. And, surprisingly, a child's environment plays a massive role in their development. A nurturing, stimulating environment can work wonders. Another interesting fact is that, globally, around 15% of children aged 0 to 10 years experience some form of developmental delay. That's more common than many people think. Recognizing the early signs can make all the difference. It's not just about meeting milestones but ensuring our little ones have the support they need to thrive. Chapter 2. Ignoring the Power of Play. Now, let's talk about play. It might seem like all fun and games, but play is serious business when it comes to development. Ignoring the power of play is one of the biggest mistakes new parents can make. Play isn't just a way to keep your child busy. It's how they learn about the world. Through play, kids develop social, cognitive, and physical skills. Believe it or not, the American Academy of Pediatrics says that play is crucial for healthy brain development. It's through play that children at a very young age engage and interact with the world around them. And here's a nugget of wisdom. Children who play regularly with their parents during their first 5 years have been found to have better language skills and less behavioral issues. What's more, play stimulates the development of the prefrontal cortex, responsible for problem-solving and regulating emotions. So, when we skip or overlook the importance of play, we're not just missing out on fun times. We're potentially slowing down our children's ability to manage emotions, interact with others, and solve problems. Structured play, like puzzle solving, and unstructured play, like free play in a park, both have their roles. They aid in developing fine motor skills, creativity, and social skills. Remember, the floor is the best place for a baby to learn to play. So, don't hesitate to get down on your child's level and see the world from their perspective. Chapter 3. Overlooking routine health checkups. It's easy to think of health checkups as just another item on an already crowded to-do list. But when it comes to our children's development, they're absolutely critical. Skipping routine pediatric visits can mean missing early signs of developmental delays or health issues. These checkups are more than just measuring height and weight. They're about tracking your child's growth in skills and abilities. Here's something that might surprise you. Consistent well-child visits can significantly influence a child's developmental trajectory. Doctors use these appointments to monitor milestones, ensuring that your little one is on track. They're also key opportunities for vaccinations, which protect against diseases that can impact development. Did you know that hearing and vision problems are among the most common developmental delays in children? Without routine checkups, these issues can easily go unnoticed. Yet, they're highly treatable when caught early. For instance, simple interventions like glasses or hearing aids can have profound impacts on a child's ability to learn and interact with the world. Moreover, these appointments are a chance for you to talk about any concerns. Maybe you're worried about how your toddler isn't talking as much as others their age. Or perhaps you've noticed they seem overly clumsy. These could be nothing, or they could be signs that need professional attention. Either way, your pediatrician is there to guide and reassure you. To put it into perspective, think about this. Around 70% of developmental issues can be significantly improved with early intervention. That's a staggering number, highlighting the power of early detection. So, make those appointments, and keep them. Your child's developmental journey may well depend on it. Chapter 4. Underestimating the need for nutrition. Nutrition and development go hand in hand, yet it's easy to underestimate just how critical a role nutrition plays in your child's growth. The food your child eats in their early years can influence their developmental progress significantly. It's not just about avoiding junk food, it's about ensuring they get the right nutrients to fuel their growing brains and bodies. Here's a fact that might catch your attention. A deficiency in essential nutrients like iron and iodine can lead to cognitive delays and lower IQ. Iron is crucial for brain development, especially in the first 2 years of life. And iodine? It's directly linked to IQ levels. Ensuring your child gets enough of these nutrients can set them up for better learning and development outcomes. But it's not just about what they get, it's also about what they might be missing. For example, omega-3 fatty acids, found in fish, are vital for brain health. Studies show that children who regularly consume omega-3s have better attention and problem-solving skills. Yet, many children's diets are lacking in these essential fats. It's also worth noting that unhealthy eating habits formed in childhood can last a lifetime, leading to chronic health issues that could further impact development. Childhood obesity, for instance, is linked to lower academic performance and self-esteem, affecting social and cognitive development. So, what can you do? Start by modeling healthy eating habits. Children learn by example. Incorporating a variety of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins into meals can make a big difference. And remember, it's not about being perfect, it's about making better choices that support your child's growth and development. Good nutrition lays the foundation for a lifetime of health and well-being, directly influencing your child's ability to learn, communicate, and even play. It's a simple yet powerful tool in your parenting arsenal. Chapter 5. Lack of communication and engagement. Communicating with your child, even in their earliest days, is more important than you might think. It's not just about cooing back and forth, it's about laying the groundwork for language, emotional intelligence, and social skills. A lack of communication and engagement can significantly impact a child's development, potentially leading to delays in speech and social interactions. Here's something to think about. Babies and young children are incredibly receptive to the tone, rhythm, and emotions in our voices. Engaging in baby talk, or more technically, parentese, with its high pitches and exaggerated expressions, isn't just cute, it's a critical part of language development. Research shows that babies whose parents talk to them frequently know about 300 more words by age 2 than those whose parents rarely speak to them. But it's not just about quantity, it's about quality too. Engaging your child in a two-way conversation, listening to their babble, and responding as if it's a meaningful dialogue encourages them to communicate. This back-and-forth interaction lays the foundation for learning the give and take of conversations. Moreover, engagement isn't limited to verbal communication. Making eye contact, showing affection, and playing interactive games like peek-a-boo also play a crucial role in emotional and social development. These simple acts help children feel loved and secure, which is essential for healthy development. To put it in perspective, consider this. Studies have found that children who are more engaged with their parents and caregivers tend to have higher IQs and better academic outcomes. So, talk to your child, sing to them, read stories together, and let them see your face light up when you interact with them. These moments are not just bonding opportunities, they are building blocks for their future. Chapter 6. Screen time overload. In today's digital world, screens are everywhere. While they can be educational and entertaining, excessive screen time can have negative consequences for young children. It's a topic that's gaining attention, and for good reason. Too much screen time can lead to developmental delays, particularly in areas like attention, learning, sleep, and social skills. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends avoiding digital media for toddlers younger than 18 to 24 months, except for video chatting. For children aged 2 to 5 years, screen time should be limited to 1 hour per day of high-quality programming. Here's why. Interactive play, the kind that happens in the real world, is vastly more beneficial for young developing brains than passive screen watching. Excessive screen time has been linked to language delays, reduced attention spans, and less efficient information processing. When a child's attention is constantly divided between multiple stimuli on a screen, it becomes harder for them to focus on a single task. This can affect their ability to learn and retain information. Furthermore, screens can disrupt sleep patterns. The blue light emitted by screens interferes with the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep. Poor sleep can affect a child's mood, behavior, and cognitive abilities, making it harder for them to learn and interact with others. But perhaps the most significant impact is on social development. Screen time can reduce the time spent on interactive play, where children learn to read social cues, share, and empathize with others. Real-life play teaches problem-solving and conflict resolution in ways that screens cannot replicate. Here's a thought to consider. Children learn best through exploration, interaction, and conversation, not from a screen. While it's unrealistic to eliminate screen time entirely, it's about finding a balance. Encourage playtime, outdoor activities, and reading to ensure that your child's development is on the right track. Chapter 7. Skipping reading and storytelling. In the age of screens and digital entertainment, the timeless tradition of reading and storytelling might seem a bit old-fashioned. But here's a fact that might make you think twice. Reading to your child from an early age is one of the most effective ways to boost their brain development and foster a love for learning. Studies show that children who are read to regularly have a larger vocabulary, better language skills, and a higher level of comprehension than those who aren't. The act of reading together is more than just saying words out loud, it's an interactive experience. When you read with your child, you're inviting them to look at pictures, point out details, ask questions, and predict what might happen next. This engagement is crucial for developing critical thinking and comprehension skills. Plus, it's a wonderful opportunity for bonding. Storytelling, too, plays a vital role. It sparks imagination, encourages creativity, and builds empathy. Children learn to see the world from different perspectives and understand complex emotions through the stories they hear. And here's something interesting, storytelling doesn't always require a book. Making up stories together, sharing family tales, or recounting adventures from your day can all enrich your child's narrative skills and vocabulary. Despite the clear benefits, a surprising number of parents skip this crucial activity. A report from the National Literacy Trust found that only around half of young children are read to daily. This missed opportunity can have long-term effects on literacy and academic achievement. Chapter 8. Not providing a structured environment. A structured environment might sound like it's about strict schedules and rigid routines, but it's really about providing consistency and predictability, which are essential for children's development. A lack of structure can lead to confusion and insecurity, which can hinder a child's developmental progress, particularly in terms of emotional regulation, behavior, and learning abilities. Consistency is key. Knowing what to expect helps children feel safe and secure, which, in turn, supports their willingness to explore and learn. For instance, consistent meal, nap, and bedtime routines help regulate children's internal clocks, improving their sleep quality and overall mood. Similarly, having set times for play, learning, and rest can help children manage their energy and attention throughout the day. Moreover, a structured environment teaches children about boundaries and expectations. It's where they learn self-discipline and the concept of cause and effect. If I finish my homework, then I can play. These are crucial life skills that contribute to their success in school and beyond. Interestingly, structure doesn't stifle creativity as some might fear, it actually fosters it. When children feel grounded, they're more likely to explore their creativity and take risks. Knowing they have a safe, predictable base to return to gives them the confidence to venture into new experiences and challenges. However, flexibility is important. Life can't always be planned, and children need to learn to adapt. A balance between predictability and flexibility teaches children to handle change and cope with uncertainty, preparing them for the complexities of the real world. In a nutshell, a structured environment isn't about strict rules or schedules. It's about creating a consistent, predictable backdrop against which children can explore, learn, and grow. It's an essential element in nurturing well-rounded, resilient individuals.